quite poorly. But you can see that the gap is closing in right now. But this is the time for Steel to trying to overtake inside, using this inside lane, going for that ramp, pushing in for that nitrous again and again, using again with the shockwave, trying to push Extreme. This is not going to be a mistake.
Almost too close to actually goes in for the crash, and now a little bit of the obstacle of actually grinding on the edges and the ledges as well, making Steel even more slowed down for the pace. On the other note, we do see that Extreme is actually very comfortable right there using the ramp.
But he misses the ramp.
Oh no, he missed the ramp. And Extreme is going to actually overtake even more. Just a little bit more. Malaysia. Come on, I mean, like, come on.
Somebody give this girl a medal for being too patriotic for, you know, for on this 7th of July.
Negaraku.
Again, congratulations to Extreme. 2 minutes and 3 seconds, a 2-second gap just now between between him and Steel. But let's see the replay. As you can see, no, Steel trying to catch up, but just because of that last, I think he managed to get that last ramp. Maybe the gap is not too far. I'm not trying to say that Extreme might lose, but that gap of 2 seconds is precious.
Yeah, true. That is very true. That's why every single decision you make in the track really affect you very well. So that's why when you saw what Stel was doing just now, leaving that, not even taking the ramp itself, that was the mistake that was made. Because if, for example, who knows, maybe Stel actually take the ramp as well just to close in the
moment that Steel did manage to overtake him at all. I don't see any overtake coming from Steel, but Steel,
you gotta steal the win.
You gotta steal the win from Extreme. No pun intended.
Extreme, you gotta go Extreme all the way. For the second match, Himalaya still on the snowy hillside, and again, reminder, is very slippery when it comes to that hill. That's why most of the time we see when they were doing the battle roll, when they want to land off, and even when they want to jump in from another ledge to another ledge, sometimes they actually overstep their own land spot, and that causes a little bit crash. But so far we haven't seen any players crash for tonight, you know. I'm like really happy. Previously we do see a lot of players crashed out, so far playing it safe. I'm hoping that somebody, come on, do a little bit dirty. Oh, okay. We do see Extreme pushing.
Before we start, Bunny,
yeah,
I just want to give advice to Steel. Do not lose that ramp again.
Alright, let's see. Right here, still on the Himalaya side. And it seems that we do see Extreme still actually... Oh, there you go! The first crash of the night, by your own favorite player! I'm so sorry, Steel. It's okay. Hopefully, we'll be able to come back. But that's a huge gap that needs to be closing.
That is a tremendous gap, monstrous gap coming from Stel. How did he got into that mistake, buddy?
I do not know. I told you, this is not a good map because the track is very slippery. And once you go in for that ledge, that gap, as well as to jump off, if you don't land the right spot, it will crash. Look at that. Look at that. This is very slippery. Still is trying his best. Still trying to do the best he could to actually cover up all the mistakes, but somehow we see the distance between...
I don't see Extreme. Seriously, I don't see Extreme coming from the view of Steel just now. I don't see where is Extreme, because extremely far compared to Steel right now. That is one big mistake coming from Steel getting that crash. Maybe he's a bit nervous. See. Is there something wrong with this guy's gameplay?
I don't know, maybe Stel is a little bit over... Oh, no, just... Oh, so close. Yeah, look at that. That jump. No.
This is not Stel level position.
This is the Stel that I know. Who are you? I don't know you. Give me back my Stel. You stole my Stel.
Right now pushing in towards the finishing line. Maybe I think Extreme already at the finishing line, you know, drinking Monster energy over at the finishing line. But no, still here, still waiting for still.
Like, there's 10% of the distance, but I don't think that there's gonna be any manageable miracle coming in from Stel. So again, I mean, thank you to Extreme for not letting us to go for the match number 3. So this is going to be a quick, fast game indeed. But Stel,
I'm rooting for you.
We already want to put our ticket already, you know?
I'm rooting for you. But still, that's it for you tonight. Have a good night. Have a good night and try again next season. But anyhow, congratulations to Extreme. You still survive. I'm gonna go pushing in straight again inside the low bracket. Gonna go up against Cheetah after this. But anyhow, congratulations for that 2 minute and 15 second comfortable. Is there any more that you want to add out? Extremely far.
But let me just say this. Malaysia.
Let's check out the reviews. Please give me back the moment that he cried. No, that is it, man. That is the money shot that we are looking for.
Oh, so sad, Stel. Oh my god. Could have actually at least be able to catch up, but because of that crash, it just gives more time as well as space for Extreme to win all out for him for this lower finals. But
all the 3 maps snowy, but we don't need to go to Greenland.
no more snowy hills. Now we're moving in for the second lower bracket, whereby Extreme will be meeting off with our loser of that upper final just now. Who is our loser of upper finals, Badak, just now?
Cheetah?
wait, isn't that the one that they actually fight during the first match? Oh wait,
yeah.
This is a comeback. Wow.
This is a comeback. Maybe Extreme gonna use what he learned, what he see throughout this the game between Steel just now. So there's no Greenland for tonight. Himalayas, both Himalayas was captured by the Malaysian.
Yeah, Malaysia boleh. Congratulations to Extreme, but the journey still haven't stopped there, because we still have to focus on the next match, which is again the second lower bracket, where Extreme still haven't qualified the grand finals for the second grand finals. First already done. We already see Hillcho is already sitting comfortably on the throne like, hey, when am I going to get the champion title, Bada? When am I going to get the champion title?
A bit of drama here and there tonight.
Okay.
A bit of drama here and there tonight. Okay. Almost got a dirty game, but someone managed to get himself crashed, courtesy of himself. Okay.
I mean, at least we did get what we want. We said let's see some crashing.
We want to see a crash.
Not by you though.
Not by yourself getting yourself crashed. Okay. So I think we're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna take a sip of Monster Energy after this. So guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be see you guys in a bit. Take care.
La 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 la. Bin immer happy auf Fotos, doch im Blitzlicht der Strobo frag ich mich schon, wo du jetzt bist und vermiss dich so. 1000 Augen auf mir und ich schein immer zu lächeln und glücklich zu sein. Doch ohne dich fühle ich mich zwischen tausenden Leuten allein. Nur mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin, nur mit dir. Wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht, ganz egal wo. Zusammen sind wir mutig und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt, und singen so laut diese Melodie. Lalala, 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 flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lalala, 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 als ob uns keiner sieht. Du bist mein Dojo, ohne dich bin ich solo. Zwischen Tokio und Soho denk ich an dich und die Sehnsucht ist so groß. Denn mit dir kann ich Luftschlösser bauen. Wir zwei sind immer ein bisschen zu laut. Ganz ohne Ziel, ganz ohne Plan. Mit dir durchzudrehen hab ich so sehr gebraucht. Nur mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin. Nur mit dir. Wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht, ganz egal wo. Zusammen sind wir mutig und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt, und singen so laut diese Melodie. Lalala, 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 flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lalala, 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 immer wieder repeat. Lalala, 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 flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lalala, 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 als ob uns keiner sieht. Mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin, nur mit dir. Lalala, 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 la la la, la la la. Denn wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht. Ganz egal wo, zusammen sind wir mutig. Und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt. Und singen so laut diese Melodie. La la la, la la la. Flieg mit dir auf den Beat. La la la, la la la, la la la. Immer wieder repeat. La la la, la la la, la la la. Flieg mit mir auf den Beat. La la la, la la la, la la la. Als ob uns keiner sieht.
And I'm up the beat. When it all look, everything on fleek. Word in the street, on my sound on repeat. Do it all day, every day of the week. Getting turned up, we feeling lively. On the dance floor, where you gonna find me? Here comes the drop, it's time to party.
Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific. This is the game of Asphalt 9 Legend Open Finals Season number 3. You are with me, Fasha Bani, as well as Bada in the house, guys. Previously, we have saw the whole entire iOS category only for the upper bracket. And right now, we're moving into the lower bracket and the last second lower bracket as well, and moving into figuring out who will be moving to the grand finals to fight off with our first grand finalist, which is Hillcho.
I'm gonna bet on Cheetah.
Previously, Cheetah was been pulled back.
I'm not trying to be not patriotic, but I have my vote on Cheetah.
You really hate your own country.
No,
do you?
no,
you
no,
do. You
no,
do.
no.
Every single time I see that. Every time Extreme was actually fighting, you always go for the next one. Like, Extreme is fighting? Nah, I'm not going to go for him. I'm going to go for the other one. The opponent one. How dare you?
No, because Cheetah, the position every time that the Cheetah, I think, I don't know, his or her, maybe her, the position in taking turns every time the corner. Cheetah pulled that very nicely. But let's check out our map where Cheetah gonna go up against Extreme. The first track gonna be Auckland, straights and hairpins. This map is a fast-paced map. Okay, we are going into an actual track. But for track number 2, San Francisco gonna wait for us, the city by the bay. But anyhow, if we need for a tiebreaker, again, we are still staying at San Francisco for the Tunnel Jam, Bunny. So, Bunny, my favorite map for this time is going to be Auckland, that straight and happy. What about you?
I mean, I love San Francisco though. That's pretty much it. But the thing is, about the Auckland wise, there's no way of you trying to crash here because the place itself, the track itself, the lap itself is quite easy actually. To be honest, it's quite easy, but the only way that you will be able to win it if you actually go in for the ramp side. So here and out, our last lower bracket, we have Cheetah versus Extreme. Who will be going into the grand final? Is it going to be Extreme or Cheetah? Malaysia or Korea?
Here we go. Let's go. Extreme versus Cheetah. But you can see that Extreme currently leading the pack, leading the way here. Cheetah is going to be far behind here, trying to go for that better roll, pushing in with that Nitrous. Going to go that Nitrous double boost coming in from Cheetah right now, trying to push again. But that shockwave. Somehow that guy, Extreme, he is doing the Extreme nice.
I like it. He always go in for the lead first. And again, reminder to everyone as well, if you guys saw what happened during the first previous match, Cheetah always go in for the last minute takeover. So that could happen now as well. So but I always love this. But if 1 minute, like we see Extreme is right in front, suddenly Cheetah like, oop! Plot twist, let's flip the table right here. And that's what Cheetah does. But so far right now, yes, a good side for the player of Extreme from Malaysia right now for leading the pack. And so far, we still haven't actually ending our first lap of the night. Our first lap still actually going on. And Cheetah still haven't managed to actually close in the gap. Going in for the ramp at the moment. And this is where it is. The very, very tight corner of the drift side. Extreme doing the Extreme a little more right now. Gonna go in for the boost with the ramp and moving in for the second lap.
You can see that here, Cheetah trying to push from behind, but during the corners, we can see that Extreme managed to pull very, very nicely here. Extreme gave it better roll. Cheetah as well here, nice coming from both of the player, but Still, Extreme is leading the pack here. Cheetah using that shockwave again. He try to catch up with Extreme, buddy.
Yep. Tight corners indeed for this lap. That's why I said you don't really need to worry much about the ledge compared to all of the rest of the map itself. Tracks-wise, yes, when it comes to this map, we know for a fact there's no worries of you going to crash out or actually going over the ledge itself. But the thing is, there's a lot of tight corners that you need to be controlling your speed, your drift, and what we are seeing right now, Extreme is doing a good job. Cheetah, on the other note, still haven't managed to actually close in the gap and even overtake it. And we are moving into the last few kilometers of this track, Bada.
Yeah, going for the final section right now here. Cheetah again trying to using all the boost that she can, but cannot. Trying to close up the gap with Extreme because Extreme here going in straight to the finish line.
Look at that
And
drift. Beautiful
almost
drift.
trying to get from the inside line, but Extreme, you are the winner for this round number 1 up against Cheetah. That is when you can do a crash.
Yes. I mean, like, do whatever you want at the ending, bro. I mean, like, don't matter as long as you win. Congratulations to Malaysia Boleh for the first match with 2 minutes 24 seconds on the clock. And I gotta say, that was actually not a very far behind gap as well between Extreme as well as Cheetah, whereby it was only 4 seconds of a gap between 2 gaps, is it? 2 seconds on the gap. So still enough opportunity for Cheetah to actually come back for the next round. And remember, this is best of 3, so whatever will be happening at the next round will be the opportunity for Cheetah to come back or Extreme to actually win it all for himself. But this is the replay.
Throughout the when Cheetah going to go for that last section of this map, we can see that she is quite struggle to pushing every time that she got a boost, not just a little bit, tiny bit, she just press that boost button. You can see that a lot of desperation trying to closing up this gap with Extreme just now, but it is what it is for the first round. Extreme, congratulations for winning the first game at Auckland straight and happy. So second game, the second track, this is the decision maker. Either we're gonna stay for another game, which is round 3, or is it we're gonna say goodbye to our lovely Cheetah and make again my second time not predict well.
I'm taking all your buff, Badak. I'm gonna take it all. Give me back all my prediction. I know that.
Show me the Badak buff. Show me the Badak buff. You can see that 1-0 again. Give me that Malaysia boleh, buddy.
Malaysia boleh. Alright, second match or second track for our second lower final where Cheetah versus Extreme. We're moving to San Francisco. Beautiful city. I haven't been there, but I know it's beautiful because there's the landmark of the San Francisco bridge itself. So I really hope that we'll be able to see that in real life. But on the other note, the one that gets to go there is Extreme and Cheetah for now. And Extreme so far, first round doing well. But is it going to be a comeback for Cheetah for this San Francisco track?
I hope you guys understand how important this map, how important this track. Extreme want to win and go straight away for the grand final, but Cheetah here, is it going to be a goodbye or is it going to be a stay one more time to pull that comeback? Going to go up again. Extreme still waiting for the cue for this game. Bunny, 2-0 or 1-1?
2-0. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I already told you. Malaysia boleh. So,
But seriously, I want to stay at San Francisco a bit longer.
oh, okay. Oh, fine. Okay, we stay a little bit longer, but in the end, give it to Extreme. I'm good with that. As long as Extreme goes to the grand finals, that's it. That's all. But I know for a fact, not all players would say like that. Like, come on lah, I don't want to go for 2-1 or 1, go in for the best of 3. They want to finish it off straight away. A little bit compassion to them. They're tired already, brother. But here and out for the second match, Extreme versus Cheetah. So far, it seems that Extreme is the one who leads the pack again, but
I still don't understand why Extreme go to the low bracket, because the way he play, the way he controls his car, this is not low bracket standard.
Agree. I mean, like, previously when he was playing with Cheetah, I was thinking like, oh, Cheetah, I mean, like, Korea, I'm impressed, amazing. Okay, there you are, the ledge. Cheetah gotta be careful right there to land the spot. That's the tricky part for her when it comes to any jumps that is quite far. And oh, there you go, the first crash coming in from Cheetah. Brother, don't cry, brother. Your player just crashed, brother.
Cheetah, I wish you are as fast as a cheetah. No pun intended again.
Deja vu. You said this already, bro. You've already said it during season number 1.
But just look at Extreme right now, starting his way over a second lap. Cheetah is still struggling to go to the second lap starting point. But again, all that boost, all that turnaround, all that spin, all that drift won't... just a simple mistake, just one mistake.
Unless Extreme made the same mistake. We might not know. But so far right now, composure-wise from Extreme is very well. He doesn't even actually crash anywhere. He's landing.
Cheetah doesn't even start at second round. See? The distance is still 24%.
Oh my god. This is a really sad sight to see, and I'm holding Bada as I could as a moment right now. I know that he's crying deep down.
I can see that he did it nine times he do the combo.
Look at that, he's trying to drift, he's doing all his best to get all of those nitro shockwave, all of his boost up, and oh, be careful, don't crash through the train side. But at the end of the day, look at that, Extreme just finished the job already. Cheetah, I'm so sorry. Thank you again for coming into the Open Finals of SPS Asphalt 9 Legend. You have been amazing throughout the 3 matches, from the first match to the second match and to the lower bracket. But this is the end for you, as Extreme will be moving into the Grand Finals.
I'm clapping my hand right now for Malaysia. For Malaysia. Malaysia boleh. Just look at that. Just one crash equal 10-second gap. There's a 10-second gap just because Cheetah got herself into that crash. But anyhow, congratulations to Extreme. Let's check out a bit of replay. We're gonna see that
that beautiful crash.
because she crashed on
Oh,
air.
there you are.
See, normally people crash on land.
Yeah, he wanted to get the ramp, wanted to get that ramp, but unfortunately overstepped the border. The composure was not able to control itself, end up crashing at the ramp itself. So Extreme winning it all, like didn't even give us any opportunity to stay longer at the San Francisco. Like, we're done. Nope, let's go back to Malaysia.
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, San Francisco Tunnel Jam has been cancelled by the one and only Extreme, our Malaysian boy. But hey, don't be sad. No, everyone that enter, because there are only 4 players, but there's a 4 crash. Everybody is
the winner.
Everybody is a
money
winner.
Money for you. Oprah here.
No one will be empty-handed today. Anyhow, congratulations. I think
for Stel will be going home with 200 if I'm not mistaken.
Fourth place, so
200, right? 200 or 100 if I'm not mistaken. And then the second place will be going home with 500 as well. And then for now, our grand finalists, our 2 grand finalists, one of them will be going home with 1,200. Second place will be going home with $700.
easy money.
Not as easy as you playing the game though. I mean, like, you saw that crash? Damn.
Anyhow, we can see that Cheetah, Hillcho as well as both three what we can say as familiar faces for the Asia Pacific region.
Yes.
Okay. But anyhow, thank you to our sponsor, Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Remember to check out monsterenergy.com/gaming. Get that Monster Energy to keep up, to give you a boost of energy every time you do your game, buddy.
Yes, if you don't have that Monster Energy drink, you won't have the energy to even play games, my friend. That's the thing. So thank you again to our Monster Energy. On the other note, congratulations again to Extreme. We are moving into the grand finals. We're done already. We're done. iOS is already at the end of the road already.
Hillcho gonna go up again. Extreme. So anyhow, crown of 4th place is gonna be I think it's gonna be 4th place is, I forgot the name.
Stel.
4th place Stel.
Yeah,
Stel.
Stel.
So 3rd place is gonna be Cheetah.
I think Stel just stole your
place.
voices now. Again with the fun.
2nd place and 1st place is gonna be Hillcho, neck to neck, head to head with Extreme after this for grand final iOS bracket. Bunny, any prediction? No. Any concern about the 2 players? Any concern that you have for the 2 players?
We got a confirmation here that Hillcho got an advantage track. This is interesting to hear.
Because he is at the upper bracket. He didn't go down. So he didn't go down to the low bracket, so he's got the advantage.
And that means, like, if he wins it all, he wins it all. Like, there's no more chance anymore, my friend. And I'm rooting for Extreme though. I do really rooting for Extreme. So this is the best of 5 for our grand finals. As you can see, track number 1 will be moving to Greenland Airport Escape. Second track will be going into Rome Tiebreaker for the track. At the third track, we'll be going to Osaka Industrial Revolution. And again, reminder to everyone, if it doesn't actually end it off, we will have that tiebreaker at the track number 4, US Midwest Transcontinental Race. But why are you so quiet? You're like very stuck because you don't want to jinx it, is it?
Yeah, I don't want to give any
You already keep on
prediction
giving a lot of
because
prediction.
I already give 2 wrong predictions. I don't want to give a third one, buddy.
You said that Cheetah.
But I'm seriously, I'm happy to see both our country flag that Extreme representing for Malaysia.
Oh, now you feel happy. Now you feel happy. And here we are. This is what we're talking about. Hillcho has the upper hand. He already covered himself because of the advantage that he was already at the upper bracket. There won't be the 5th track. It will only be 4 tracks for our best of 5. So Hillcho already won first point for himself. Extreme, on the other note, needs to do something to pick up the pace and fight off with Hillcho for this grand finals. That's what we're talking about. The long journey if you move to the low bracket. Everyone who is at the upper bracket, they have the best advantage. So that's why you don't want to go jump down there. But then again, it's at least an opportunity for Extreme to come back. Here on out, this is the first match of our grand finals. Extreme versus Hillcho.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what these 2 players train for throughout this season. Welcome to our grand final iOS bracket, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a battle between Extreme. Going to go up against Hillcho. Here we can see that both play using that shockwave. Extreme is leading back. Will we see our Malaysian flag going to be crowned as the champion today, buddy?
Yes, hopefully. So far, again, we are at the snowy hill. Very slippery and a little bit crashed down. Extreme just freaking did the dirty work, my friend. Just crashed down our friend Hillcho right there. And now he's going to pick up the pace. Will Hillcho actually do a comeback and crash back to Extreme? We'll find out later.
That is a great recovery actually from Hillcho, because he just look at the gap right now.
Still there.
Not as very far from.
Oh no! Finally, he has overtaken Extreme. He's finally overtaking Extreme, and Extreme is finally trying to figure out how to actually catch up. Hopefully, he managed to do so, because that's the wrong move. That's the problem. When it comes to actually getting the crash, you also need to know map knowledge is also important. You lost that ramp as well there, Extreme, so that's gonna give you a lot of disadvantage as well.
Recovery. That is what we need. Recovery. That recovery from Hillcho is phenomenal, but both of the player crash at the same place. Both of the player. Someone be like, dia jatuh juga.
Like, oh my god. Oh no! No, Extreme!
Extreme. That is not
No.
That is not how you leap from that gap.
That leap of faith is too much faith, my friend. Don't put too much faith on that. Unfortunately, here's the thing about the map itself. We've talked about this a lot of time already, but the thing about the map, the tracks itself, you gotta be careful with the ledge. Yes, you're jumping to the high ground, but you're not even sure you're gonna land on the right spot. Are you going to land right on that spot itself, or even able to land properly? And that's what is happening to both of our players recently at that lava tunnel, where both of them crashes at the edges itself, at the ledge itself. But so far, thank God to Hillcho, just like you said just now, he's managed to actually compose himself, cover back with every mistake that he's done.
The way he recovered just now, they suffered the same crash just now, but still, as we can see that Extreme, about his recovery is not too good, but just look at this guy, man. He's the first one to get a crash, but he's still here and he won this first round, buddy.
Oh my lord, and again...
Tremendous effort, tremendous gameplay coming from Hillcho.
11 gaps there.
11-second gap coming from him.
Oof. Wow.
In conclusion to Hillcho, that is one hell of a drama for our first game over at Grand Final iOS bracket.
Oh, so you're happy now! You're happy now! Oh my lord, this is so annoying to see you smiling. Well, congratulations to Hillcho for the first match. Not only just the first match, again, reminder to everyone, there is an advantage to Hillcho because he was already at the upper bracket. So, points already given out to him for staying at the upper bracket. So, he already covered out 1 point for himself. So, this is making him 2 points above or 2 points ahead of Extreme from Malaysia. And now Extreme gotta do even better for the next 3
he's
matches.
the first one to be knocked out, and the way he recovered show.
Look at it, so fast.
Yeah.
Very fast, like nothing happened. Like, oh, you knocked me? Oh, okay, I'm back. Then-
Somebody download the Badak Boost.
oh, there you are. Look at that. Both of them crashing at the ledge. That is
Both
so
of the
sad.
play got into that crash, but the way
Nobody likes the lava, but it's too hot. Too
The
hot to handle,
way-
just like you.
But anyhow, hopefully, Extreme don't fell down. Don't let yourself down for that round over at Greenland Airport Escape was very, very hard, even for me as a commentator to see that game is very heartbreaking.
Yes,
There's a lot of
true.
crash.
I
Hopefully
would
this time
not
around
pick that track.
in Rome, Tiber Stream, we're waiting for you. This is the time for you to make a comeback and make Malaysia proud. Let's move it.
Ooh, this is going to be tricky though, because here's the thing. Hillcho already leading with 2-0 now. And if, for example, Extreme doesn't do something for this next match, I have to say goodbye to Malaysia, hello to Korea. Annyeonghaseyo. Because reminder to everybody, Grand Finals, it is the best of 5. And Hillcho right now with 2-0 leading up already. He only needs one more win, Bada. He only needs to win Rome and take it home right here for that $1,200 in the hand. On the other note, Extreme, if he comes back, we will be pushed up back to the next track for this round. But so far right now, I don't know,
A bit
man.
of pressure, there's a lot of pressure coming to Extreme. He lost that first point, okay, and then he lost the game in the second round just because of the map. But this is it. Hopefully this time around, Extreme gonna pull something, a magical trick, maybe something in his sleeve,
Malaysia, boleh. I'm trying to do my best, man. I'm trying to do my best. Oh, there you are. It seems that both of them trying to crash each other. And oh, no. Careful with that ramp. But Extreme managed to land right at the front side, pushing towards for the leading of this second match. And here and out again, reminder, Hillcho just needs one more win. And if he wins this one, he will be the grand finals of iOS category Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend. Here, both of them taking the ramp. At the moment right now, using the barrel rolls for both of them. And finally, Hillcho will be actually taking over. Oh, but just a little bit more. Might be actually crashed out, but nope. He managed to stay composed and finally push in and leaving gaps for Extreme.
Leading is what Hillcho good at, because the way. Oh, but someone crashed.
What is up? Hillcho just say, you wait your turn, Extreme. You did that to me, I did that to you too. It is head for head, bloods for bloods. Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. But like I said, Extreme was knocked down by Hillcho, your favorite player. I know you're happy after two losses. Finally, you'll be happy. And look at this. Extreme is not even doing any barrel rolls. He's not even spinning. Finally, he does have spin a little bit, but still not enough to catch up because Hillcho is already living up him. A lot of distance already been pushed out for Hillcho himself.
Seriously, Extreme, you need to contact Hillcho and learn how this guy to do every time that he recover. Every time that his recovery is top notch, world class. This guy from Hillcho, I like the way he perform every
I
time.
like the way he moves. I like the way he moves. Is that it?
Seriously.
With few more kilometers left, and I think it's a wrap for us because, like I said, this is the best of 3. Hillcho just needs one more win, and he will be crowned as the grand champions of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend. Unfortunately, with few more kilometers, I don't think there's any more miracles for Extreme Malaysia to win it all because the winner goes to...
Hillcho! There we go. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Hillcho with the remake concept 1 crowned himself as the winner for our iOS bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Hillcho coming from Korea. Let's see a bit of replay before we end this game. But 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Very, very nice. Very, very great gameplay coming from Hillcho and crowned himself as the winner for this time around. Let's check out a bit of replay. What happened? Oh, what? Champion? No. There is it, guys.
We have to say it. We have to shout it out. People don't know yet. We have to say it, yes. To confirm to everyone, Hillcho is the champion for iOS Bracket Grand Finals. We'll be going home with $1,200. It's so simple. You want to join into the Snapdragon Pro Series for the next one? You gotta make sure to go into Asphalt 9 Legend. Make sure to qualify the time trial, just like what Cheetah, Stel, Extreme as well as Hillcho has done and move back to the open finals itself. And this is where it is. You see the beautiful crash coming in from Hillcho. That was the revenge that he was looking forward to. I was already saying like, okay, Extreme, you did a good job just now. Yes, you did a good job whereby you crashed during the first game. You managed to do that. But the recovery was just so beautiful from Hillcho. And then moving to the next match, Hillcho managed to actually win it all for himself as well. And he knows that he has the upper hand. He has the advantage already from the upper bracket. Why waste any more time? Let's just get the win already. Right here, right now. And Bada, you so happy. You smiling like very, very to your ears right now, eh?
This guy only need like 5 minutes to win this game.
Annyeonghaseyo.
5 minutes and he already got 1000 plus USD.
Congrats.
We need about a month to work for that kind of
That is true, very true. That is very true. So right now, this is the recap of the whole entire bracket. Back again to the first match where Cheetah met with Extreme, managed to push to the upper finals. On the other note, for the side of second match whereby Stell was meeting with Hillcho, Hillcho managed to push Stell to the lower bracket. And then when they met up for the upper final, which is Cheetah and Hillcho, Hillcho actually pushed Cheetah to the lower bracket. And then once we move to the lower bracket, those who were struggling from the bottom, underdog story, back to the top. Unfortunately, tonight is not a good night for the underdog because if those who are already at the top, they will maintain at the top.
But still, Extreme, you have all the bragging rights. You did yourself very good, to pull, make you get yourself to the grand final. But anyhow, finish up everything in the iOS. Let's check out what Android have to offer.
Yes, players of Android bracket will be starting right after this. So we have our Miya Nori, unfortunately already having the upper hand, already automatically pushed into the upper finals. So we have our player by will be pushed into the lower bracket instead. So we only have one match of our semi-finals, which is Turulov versus Liliana for this round. But onwards, we will be saying bye again for the lower bracket. So no worries about it. Bai will still have the opportunity, but he will meet off with those who downs or was actually not able to go to the upper finals, which is between Turulov versus Liliana.
Turulov and Liliana.
Turulov.
Turulov.
Oh wait! Oh my
Turulov.
god! Now I was like thinking Turulov. Nice way of actually playing with the words.
Yeah, Turulov.
Okay, but stop it.
That is it. That is going to be our bracket for our Android. You guys only see that only 3 players going to play for tonight. But anyhow, let's give them some luck.
Hopefully, yeah.
We already see.
So far, iOS has done a good job during the earliest brackets of matches that we saw. There was a lot of civilized game, not much of a crash. Everybody was playing it safe. By the end of the game, it was a little bit safe. You gotta admit, it was a little bit civilized just now. Nobody crashes each other. Nobody try to play dirty. But by the end of the lower bracket as well as the grand finals, everybody was doing their best to say like, oh, I gotta do something about this. But the matches for our Android will be quite similar to iOS still for our semi-finals, whereby Cairo, the city of 1,000 minarets. Track number 2 will be Shanghai Pudong Rise. And at the third track, whereby very little time that we'll be able to go there sometimes. Hillcho was the only one who managed to actually push us to that track. But let's see if our second match of the night for our Android will be pushing to that tiebreaker, which is Buenos Aires Stadium Lab.
Seriously, I want to see that Buenos Aires. I seriously want to see that.
Really? You want again the long map itself for our
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
I don't mind to guys. Seriously, for Android, please let me see a tiebreaker match throughout this game, throughout the bracket.
True. I want the players to actually do their best to actually tie up the game and make us wonder, is this a comeback? Or is this like maybe a chance for someone to say like, no, this is the
Please
end?
do not give me 2-0. Do
No.
not give me 2-0.
No
Too
donut
easy.
for us tonight.
I'm quite full.
You're quite full. Bro, but I'm hungry as hell though. I'm hungry for adventure. I'm hungry and thirsty for Monster Energy.
Let's check out the head-to-head. Oh, so we have representative from Vietnam.
Yeah, Liliana, lady driver right there.
Liliana going to go up against
I mean,
True Love.
I wish that we had that segment for previously. We had an interview segment before, but then we have cut it out already from our production side. If we could get Liliana to interview, I would have asked you, Badak, say something to Liliana.
I just want to say hi, give my number.
But here, back again with Malaysia. Malaysia, truly Asia. Total Love versus Liliana, Vietnam. Asia versus Asia. Not to worry, we do.
No, in terms of esport, we only see Malaysia versus Indonesia versus Philippines.
Korea.
This is the first time
For
I
Vietnam.
see Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam people, where have you been? Where have you been?
How do you say hi in Vietnam?
I don't know. That is one of a hell
But I
curveball
hope
they
that
throw at me.
Liliana will do a really good welcome, because this is the first time we see her qualified for the Open Finals, and it's like a debut for Liliana. Let's hope that this is a really good debut. True Love on the other note, I'm not sure if this is like a old player, because I don't think I've seen True Love before. Only in my life I do see True Love.
Oh my god. This is not what I'm here for. Anyhow, Cairo, the city of the thousand, we're going to be witnessing True Love going to go up against Liliana after this. Still waiting for the queue for the first game for our Android bracket going to start. Bunny, I don't think you've seen both of the player play before.
No, I don't. This is my first time, so I cannot do anything. I mean, like,
Anyhow, but place your bet.
bruh, you're asking.
Okay, stop with the patriotism thing, okay? Seriously, this time around.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like, if we check out the Android bracket time trial just now previously, we did saw that actually True Love was actually a bit above with the time trial just now. He had actually, let's just close the flag. I know that people are probably thinking that I'm going to be a little bit biased, but no, I'm talking about the statistic at the moment right now. Sometimes statistic actually describe the player itself and how they do inside the game of Asphalt 9 Legend. So when we saw the statistics coming in from True Love, he had the best time compared to Liliana from Vietnam. So again, I'm not being biased or being patriotic at the moment. You said it yourself. So I'm gonna go out with the statistic.
Okay,
there's a possibility True Love.
Both of us haven't seen.
We don't see it. We don't know. We only know from the
So
stats.
this time I'm
That's
gonna
it.
put my bet on True Love.
Oh,
Okay.
because you want True Love?
No. I'm very
Are you looking for True Love? But
one is enough.
one is enough. Oh, he found his true love, my friend. But Liliana, on the other note, again, reminder, he is a new debut for both of these players, Malaysia versus Vietnam. So we don't know. Anything can happen for the first match of our Android bracket. And again, this is our they were supposed to be the first semi-finals, but we are moving in straight for the second finals, which is second semi-finals, which is True Love versus the one and only Liliana. And then we have another 3 more matches to go, which is for the upper finals as well as the 2 lower bracket that will be fighting off at the bottom.
So who's gonna be?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I'm interested to see Miya Nori though. Miya Nori, he is actually the champion of last season. So, obviously, we already know that Miya Nori is very well known inside our Asphalt 9. I mean, without a doubt, very powerful. You don't even see him flinching at all. He has a wonderful time attack trial. He has been doing well throughout the SPS Asphalt 9 Legends seasons. So to see Miya Nori back again here to actually crown back as a champion is actually quite interesting. Maybe, who knows, maybe he will say like, I want to be the 3-time champion for the SPS Asphalt 9 Legend. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we still have 3 other more competitors to actually fight off inside the Android bracket.
So will this be a very, very good debut for Liliana?
Hopefully, I do hope so.
I'm not saying that she might win over Miya Nori, but if like she can give a bit of fight, a bit of, show that a woman driver have the skill as well. Okay, stop with the stereotype.
Wow, feminism all the way by Badak right here. I like this. This is a true warrior right here.
A different side of me, I'll show. A different side of me when I see Liliana name. Okay?
Wow. Wow, okay, this is different. True Love, unfortunately, he already have is True Love, so True Love, no more for you. True Love cannot have any chance here, only for Liliana. But on the other note, I do think that we're still waiting for the players to get ready, and hopefully for our Android bracket, it will be starting soon. So for those of you guys who are right here at the stream itself, make sure to like and share, give a thumbs up, share to all of your friends, your family, your lover, your partner, even your ex. Who knows? You said like you want some opening to actually talk to them. Like, hey, come watch here with me lah. I mean, like, I miss you so much. You know, just an opportunity for you to say hello back to your ex. Even though, Dua Lipa said don't call it again. New rules for you. But here is our new announcement whereby we will be taking a short break, but we'll be right back with the Android bracket. So don't go anywhere. Catch us out right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our Android bracket. So ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to our Snapdragon Pro Series. How are you doing? I'm here still with my lovely co-caster Fasha Bani is in the house for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Season number 3. Make some noise. So we have finished our Android bracket. iOS bracket. So currently we are in the Android bracket. Still waiting for the queue for our first game of the Android bracket, which is True Love gonna go up against Liliana.
Wow, why did you have to pronounce Liliana's name like that? Just because she's a girl?
No.
No. Is it? No.
No.
Then you have to say True Love also like that. Say it with the intonation just now.
True Love.
Anyway,
Liliana.
if you guys have just joined into the live, make sure to like and share the stream. This is powered by Samsung Galaxy. Thank you again to our Snapdragon Pro Elite Gaming. If you guys want to win some games, you want to be a winner, you want to actually make your winning matters, it's gotta be with the Snapdragon, my friend.
Seriously, pay to win.
And just like what Badat says, iOS bracket is done. We're moving to the Android bracket. We're still waiting for our players to get ready. And reminder to you guys, it's supposed to be two semi-finals, but we're moving to the second semi-finals whereby True Love versus Liliana, Vietnam versus Malaysia at the moment right now. And we also have some brackets where we are going in for a different kind of format of our Snapdragon Pro Series. But now, finally starting out our first match. But what just happened?
Somebody start the game with a crash.
Yeah.
Somebody start the game with a crash. That is True Love. Truly.
Oh,
again.
Oh! Oh, True Love with the true crash. Wait. I think he has a connection error at the moment right now. I don't know why, but I feel like I did saw something was happening at the moment right now. I did saw one of the connection error is having problem for True Love. So maybe that's the issue why we see that True Love keep on crashing to the map of our Cairo. But I
This
believe
is not skill issue. I think this is not skill issue. Maybe this is a bit of a connection issue coming from True Love, but he's still pushing in from not far from behind with
oh, look
Liliana.
at that! Look at that! Yes, there's a connection error coming in from our player True Love Malaysia. While we do see that Liliana is having a wonderful time leisurely driving inside our Cairo map at the moment, with the distance at the moment right now will be closing in for the second lap.
I'm still waiting for any information because I think our friend True Love is still struggling to catch up with the pace. This guy is pushing in straight towards the end of the line, but something is not right there. Something is not right with the gameplay, with the gameplay of
True Love
just now.
Yeah, and it's not looking so good. It's not even coming in for his favor at the moment right now. And Liliana, our lady driver, there's a possibility maybe she actually accept the challenge that you offer, Bada, to actually conquer or actually look at that. Look, do you see that? Do you see that connection error? There's a possibility. There's a problem with True Love at the moment right now, or it could be maybe he didn't had any Snapdragon Pro phone at the moment right now, and he needs that. He needs that phone to actually help it out. But look at that. Oh no.
Is it?
He keeps on crashing, crashing off. I don't know what is going on.
He just spawned.
He spawned himself. He respawned himself at the moment. With a few more distance to go, I think this could be a clean win for the side of Liliana. Look at that. He's already a winner for the first match of the night. And a reminder, this is the Android bracket. And
Yeah, connection issue. See that the connection color is red. So I think it's a connection issue. But it is what it is. Liliana, congratulations for winning round number 1 at 2 minutes and 50 seconds over at Cairo.
Wow. I mean, that's so sad for our Malaysia player True Love to have a connection error, but things happen. That's just how it is. You can't control your connection. Sometimes internet will be going haywire. It's all, look at that. I feel like I'm having a bit like epilepsy trigger warning. I think like the clips always going back and forth because of the fact that True Love is spawning all the time. So the first win goes out to Liliana. I don't think there won't be any rematch because of that. So we'll be we will be going into the second match, which is Shanghai Pudong Rise, to see if Liliana will be winning again and making the move to the upper finals to meet with Miya Nori, our grand champion last season. On the other note, don't worry to the side of True Love because we still have our low bracket. Though we do say that lower bracket is not that good to be going down because people usually call it the loser bracket. You have to go a long way to be an underdog to actually redeem yourself at the grand final. We did saw that for Cheetah, and ended up actually Cheetah couldn't manage to do so. Hillcho was the one who was already very comfortable at the upper bracket of iOS, and Extreme tried to do a comeback but didn't manage to do so because Hillcho already got the upper hand of that upper bracket points. But here on out for the Android bracket, 1 point goes to Liliana from Vietnam. True Love still haven't managed to actually get 1 point for himself.
What True Love right now needs is a Turu connection. A Turu connection, please. It is. You still have like a bit of a few minutes for True Love to fix his connection, because that kind of performance is this is it. This is the tournament that you practice so much, and during the day that it actually happened, connection shut it down.
But we found out that actually there's no issue for the side of True Love. It's only just the issue of the life itself. So not to worry. We did thought that maybe it was because the upper hand goes out to Liliana, but no, both of them had the head-to-head opportunity. Each other of them had the same odds to win, but at the live itself, yes, we did, both of us, we as a caster saw a little bit of lagginess, so it's only on our live side. But for the players, they had no issue whatsoever, Badak. So thank God, I'm just happy. So I hope that for the next one, even though there's a live issue connection for our Turulov, hopefully he will be managed to actually come back for our Shanghai Pudong Rise. So right here, this is the second match, our second semi-finals. Liliana versus Liliana? Okay, Liliana versus Turulov right here. Oh, we do see that. Oh, look at that. Turulov do have a little bit of poor connection, so I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do so to overcome it. But so far, Liliana leading up for this second match.
So Pudong rise. This is the time for Turulov to rise again, rise above the rest. So, but he's trying to pushing up. We can see that this time around the gap is not too far. Currently, we can see that Liliana is still leading the pack, showing the girl power tonight, jumping on this ramp, pushing inward. But we can see that Turulov here with that shockwave pushing in, trying to get the gap a bit close between Turulov as well as Liliana. But oh, that is one nice overtake coming from Turulov. Liliana trying to get that boost and get that shockwave. Can Turulov be overcut by with Liliana, buddy?
Hopefully, Turulov wins it all for Turulov right now, because the fact is he's doing well for this match. Previously, he had so much struggle for the connection. I think he's already asking some of the family side of his house, say, hey, somebody downloading too much. Hey, give me my connection back, because I need to win this right now. Somebody's downloading. Who's downloading movie right now? So finally, at the moment right now, with the ramp, doing a little bit of spinning to give some boost out. Liana still not managing to actually overtake Turulov, but not far behind. The gap is still there to actually, if anything can happen, maybe Liana might be able to actually overtake it out. But so far, those who are leading at the moment with the, not even the first half, at the moment now, we do see that Turulov still managed to actually be the one leading it.
So Turulov, I think the connection is stable currently. The stable connection currently because he is leading the pack comfortably. You can see that Liliana a bit struggling, trying to closing up this gap here, pushing every boost that he got. Every time that she got a boost, going straight for the double boost again and again. You know, try to pushing up the gap. But that one guy from Malaysia, Turulov, finally he got a Turu connection that she need and managed to lead this time around. But going in for this, maybe the end of the section. Can we see our first Malaysia win here over and yeah, done?
I would hope so. I would hope so. So far right now,
Turulov win this game with a very poor connection.
this is interesting, man. This is interesting. Very lovely, beautiful love story from Turulov right here with winning the second match. So another player, just like how Hillcho was able to actually turn over the semi-finals, and now going into the last match, the tiebreaker. We are back to Buenos Aires, Bada.
Yeah, finally. No, this is the first time Buenos Aires because the last time was in the football match. This time is the you know for the Premier League. So this Buenos Aires never been played.
We never been played. We never been able to go here.
Yeah.
Turulov, thank you.
Thank you, Turulov. You are the Turulov tonight. Hopefully, round number 3, you guys can stay here for still giving the great game just now after you fix your connection maybe. But here, let's check out. As you can see that with Liana a bit struggling, trying to catch up with the pace of Turulov just now, and that is where Turulov being crowned as the winner. And we are going in for round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Buenos Aires Stadium Lab gonna wait for us.
Interesting. If you saw from the Cairo side, Liliana was at the best time of 2:15. Turulov, on the other note, at the Shanghai is 2:13. So when you compare to the stats itself, it seems that Turulov has a better time attack compared to Liliana. But then again, it's something that we did saw because of the fact that Liliana won that first round. Is it because of the connection, or is it because Turulov was not performing well? That's the question, because we don't even know. And we did saw that even with the second round, even Turulov has a really bad connection, managed to actually get the win for this Android match. So
I don't think connection issue.
No, is it? Maybe the live issue, isn't it? Could be.
I don't think Turulov have some connection issue.
At least
Okay.
not with love. At least not with love connection. But here or not, both of the players have 1 points for each other. So we have our tiebreaker at the Buenos Aires Stadium lap. What's it gonna be? Are you still focusing on Liliana right now? Because I know.
No, I can see that skill gap coming from True Love because first start Liliana when we are at Pudong Rise just now, Liliana is actually leading the back, but True Love managed to overtake her, and hopefully the connection issue will be solved again. I don't want to see the connection issue make the Malaysian the Malaysian Malaysian player down, but let's finger cross. Hopefully hopefully his Unify will be fixed. Okay, so Buenos Aires Stadium Lab gonna witness the tiebreaker tonight between True Love as well as Liliana. Bunny, obviously Bunny we vote for True Love.
Obviously. I am all out for True Love. Not just True Love, but True Love wins it all. That's what they always say. That's literally a quote of my life. True Love always wins. Sometimes, I guess. But on the side of that, Liliana did manage to do a good job on the first match. So again, I really hope that any connection issue or whatever error that was happening on the first round, it will be briefed out on the last match, and hopefully there will be no odds anymore for both of them. They will have the fairness to fight off for this tiebreaker. Right here, Liliana versus True Love. At the moment, Liliana will be actually leading it off, but True Love not far behind. He must do something. Go in for the ramp and spin, baby, spin.
Hey guys, this is it. This is the round. This is the decision maker round where who's gonna win and who's gonna meet up with Miya Nori. Over
Yes.
in the second round. After you can see that True Love a bit fall behind here, trying to catch up with the lovely Liliana just in front. But oh, what is happening? That is not what we need.
Oh, little bit too far off with the landing. So in the end, True Love crashed himself and back at still at the second place at this second match, at this third match, the last match of our semi-finals, and that is giving even more gap for the side of Liliana, our Vietnamese, to even push even further. And this is like the second lap already, and pushing more further. We have 40 seconds left, 40% left for this lap to be finished off. Can True Love do something to actually catch up, or will Liliana just get the win straight away for herself with 2-1?
She's trying to push it to, but True Love, I think he got a bit of struggle here. I think this is like the few times he pulled that shockwave. But we can see that only at 85%. I do confirm that the Liliana already passed the finishing line. But here, there we guys.
Congratulations to Liliana.
I'm very sad for True Love, maybe a bit of connection issue, but congratulations to Liliana. Liliana, you are going in for the next round. Miya Nori is waiting for you, and for you, True Love, welcome to the lower bracket.
Yes, don't worry. Still have a chance to redeem yourself at the bottom bracket. But it's going to be a long journey. And for Liliana, on their note, hopefully it will be a smooth ride even more further to the upper bracket, as this is the upper finals with our previous champions of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, which is Miya Nori. Our debut lady is actually doing well, quite well.
I told you.
Wow,
You don't
beautiful
believe me.
debut.
My prediction is start to growing back again.
Butter Bob's back.
But Bob is back.
1 minute 33 second beautiful time lap for this match winner, which is Liliana. So we'll be seeing her again. On the other note, I think we might actually continue with the... I'm not sure, because previously during the iOS we did see that, oh, this is so sad. This is a replay of what happened previously. It was quite sad to see what happened to True Love. A wrong landing can actually cause you a loss, even though you did manage to actually come back at that second track. But it was Liliana all the way till the end for this track number 3.
So, congratulations again to Liliana for winning this round. True Love, this is not for you to be down. You are going for the low bracket after this, but there's a bye, right? There's
Yeah,
a
bye.
So,
Bai will be meeting off with True Love for
if
the...
Miya Nori managed to take down Liliana,
They might
there's
meet
going to be a
again.
rematch.
Oh my
There will be a
gosh.
rematch. So, but
Oh.
will in this debut, our lovely Liliana gonna take down Miya Nori? That is one of a drama that we're waiting.
Yes, I would agree that you just debuted and then you take down straight away our grand champions for seasons to actually push into the grand finals. Oh, that's another whole story for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 legend. But then again, that is only once we actually push into our next match of the night. This is reminder to you guys. Previously, we were casting for the iOS bracket. Right here, we are still searching for our grand champions of Android bracket. But
Yeah, Android bracket. This a bit of drama in there. Okay. Because we start the game with like condition issue, and then True Love got itself into the crash. But let's see for our upper final, there's bigger changes for the track side. We have Midwest covered bridge as well as Midwest Canyon launch. And if you are going for game number 3, again we are going back to Buenos Aires, but this time around it's gonna be footballs and politics for if we need for a third round, because seriously, this is 50-50 because Liliana, this is a debut match. This is a debut match, but for Miya Nori, our standing champion, is it the same guy that I asked about what his favorite car? Okay, now the memories start to come back.
you finally remember our season number 1 casting.
Yeah.
How dare you? That's why I said don't leave me. Come here and cast. How dare he leaves me during the second season? I don't understand why. He doesn't even remember anymore. I'm glad that you at least remember my
Now
face.
I recall because I asked this guy what his favorite car.
So anyway, Miya Nori will be meeting off with Liliana for these upper finals, and those who lost will
It's
be
gonna
going
be
to
painful, Liliana.
because we know what Miya
It's
Nori
gonna
can
be
bring to the
painful.
floor, to the track floor itself. Because he is, I gotta say, one of the most smoothest driver inside Asphalt 9 Legend.
I'm not gonna let Miya now, but this is just the first game for the first his first game over this season 3. We'll see how for the first game.
I know, I understand. Maybe you're thinking that there's a possibility. Maybe he hasn't been playing this game for a while. He lost his own step, his rhythm. So maybe this is a chance for Liliana to actually take him down. We don't know. Maybe Miya Nori has lost his touch.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm not gonna put all my bets on Miya Nori for his first round because seriously, again, Liliana, this is her debut, and he managed to take down True Love. Okay, but I don't want to compare Miya Nori with Hillcho just now, but we'll see how for the first game. We'll see how.
We'll see how. I mean, even Hillcho had a struggle as well. But reminder to you, Badak, we did saw statistic. Remember the time attack that both of these players did. Miya Nori was on the top.
It seems like
He still has his touch. I think he still has his rhythm.
we're not sure yet, but what I can sure is we cannot view this match.
Okay, so that means this is it. This is where we put our money. We put our bets already. I vote for
No,
Miya
because we
Nori.
cannot view this match. We cannot view this match, so we can only see the time after this. Okay, there's a bit of issue back there. So
I mean, we're still waiting to see what will happen to Miya Nori versus Liliana. But again, I am putting my money on Miya Nori. Okay, I am putting my money because I am all the way with Konnichiwa. And konnichiwa back to the caster room list because at the moment right now we're still having a trouble to get our players ready. Miya Nori as well as Liliana, please, I hope that you are well prepared to fight off for our upper finals.
yeah, actually they're fighting.
They're fighting already?
They're fighting. So we are waiting who wins.
Oh
and
my god.
we only get to see the numbers.
This is so
I
sad.
cannot see all the shockwave, all those barrel rolls.
No, I don't.
All those dirty plays
The
coming from the two
dramas.
players. The drama. No drama for this time around. Miya Nori, I'm watching you.
So we'll be waiting to see what would happen after this because at the moment right now, as the game is already starting, we will only be able to announce you guys who is the winner for the round number.
And the winner is... Okay. Miya Nori is at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Hillcho is at 2.08. I've told you, this guy is actually better than Hillcho. Yeah.
Interesting.
This guy won at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Nicely done there by Miya Nori. Hopefully for the second game we can actually see how Miya Nori won that round. Okay. But for Liliana, don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's just the first time you see the dragon. This is the dragon coming from the land of the rising sun.
I like
Okay.
that. Miya Nori never actually give us any doubt for his skill, especially knowing that the first match is in his hand already. We still have 2 more rounds to go for our Miya Nori versus Liliana. We're moving into the second track, Canyon Launch, still at the same location, just a different kind of track. And remember, Canyon Launch is one of the worst map ever because people do not like to go into that lava tunnel, Badang.
Correct. Lava tunnel will be. Are we watching a double crash again in the same spot, that lava, that that lava spot? So yeah, I just want to see this game. Seriously, I want to see how this this dragon, the Miya Nori, the dragon, to bite Liliana's hand, maybe finger.
Maybe. Then, but
The
then
first
again,
newcomer, first comer need to taste, the wrath, the pain.
because it was too easy, I guess, for Liliana during the first match of the semi-finals, and to be able just to debut as well as going in up against to the champions is quite tough. But again, I hope that Liliana has learned the rotation as well as already adapt to the whole entire environment of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legends, because don't worry, Liliana, you still have the lower bracket waiting for you. That's it. That's all. That's all what it takes.
And you're gonna meet up with Turulum again. So there we go. This is score currently. You can see that Miya Nori leading at 1-0. Gonna go up against Liliana. Miya Nori versus Liliana currently 1-0. So after this, again we are going for US Midwest, but Canyon Launch will be the decision maker. Is it gonna be Miya Nori? We'll be waiting for either Liliana or Turulum at the grand final, or is it gonna be Liliana? I'll be like, I know. You are pro.
You forgetting about Bai though. Bai is still meeting with Turulum for the lower bracket. We don't even know if maybe Turulum will go into the upper lower bracket, because remember we have 2 lower brackets. So could be that Bai, who was actually not able to meet up with Miya Nori during the first semi-finals, would actually turn down Turulum and the one who actually meet up with Liliana if Liliana goes down. So that's something to be told as well, to be told about for our Android bracket as well. And right now we still hope that for the second match we don't miss out to observe. If not, it would be very sad to not be able to witness again the wins of both of this play, either Miya Nori or Liliana.
Sorry about that, viewers out there. Hopefully we're gonna witness this game, as we both casters want to see this game, Miya Nori versus Liliana over at US Midwest. Still waiting for the queue for this game. So Miya Nori, please give Liliana some love. This is her first time.
Yeah, this is the first time Liliana is
Show some
actually
love,
doing amazing job at the Android bracket of our Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legends. We are seeing a lot of legends rising up from this game itself, and I love it. It's amazing to see how everybody might be saying that it's just a typical game and you're playing roll barrel, you're like doing a lot of flips and stuff, not even a good racing game. But bruh, it's not just about the racing, it's all about the skills, the map location, the knowledge of you trying to get that boost, and not only that, the money that comes in with it. Come on, who want to give you just like that $1,200?
And please avoid unnecessary mistake. Please don't get crashed early on in this game. If you cannot recover like how Hillcho did, do not get yourself into a crash. That is what we need. So
Hopefully.
seems like we are ready for this game. Finally, we can see Miya Nori going to go up against Liliana after this for US Midwest Canyon Launch. Let's go, guys.
Yes, second match of upper finals. Let's see who will win it out.
Slow start for both the team. A bit slow here, but we can see that way Liliana is in front. They're leading Miya Nori. Am I seeing right? Am I seeing double? Am I seeing correct thing? But that is what is happening? Liliana
Your baby Liliana just
How?
crashed.
How?
She didn't land properly on that track, on that train track. Unfortunately, missing the land spot properly, ended up crashing her. So Liliana will be a little bit careful, a bit cautious. But a good start for the side of our Miya Nori, our Japanese again, trying to do his best because he did won the first round, and if he wins this round again, he will be moving to the grand finals just like that. But Liliana on the other note right now, still trying to push in with the drift at the moment right now, going into the ramp. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to land the spot, goes for the blue boost, and still haven't managed to close the gap.
Yeah, skill gap coming from Miya Nori. His experience, throughout the whole season, winning every single game. This guy is just phenomenal, man. This guy is, this guy is a dragon coming from the land of the rising sun. He knows what to do. He knows what, how to pull when to pull the tricks. You see that very pixel precision coming from this guy Miya Nori, leading a bit far. I think what 2 seconds maybe the gap, buddy.
Quite far actually, yeah. There's a possibility even Liliana haven't even moved in for the first lap. And we do see that, I think one thing that we can actually comment a bit about Miya Nori, he always makes sure, even though he crashed out to the ledges or the left side of the track itself, whether it's the walls of the tunnels or even the highway ledge, he will definitely make sure that he will boost it out with his speed. And I like that. You always make sure that you don't want to slow down even more further. And that's what Miya Nori is doing. Look at that. He's pulled out the boost again. Keep on boosting out the boost if he wants to crash into something. And Liliana on the door, crash again! But unfortunately, Liliana couldn't even land properly, and now it slows down even more, and few more kilometers left, or not even meters left for our Miya Nori to win and crash at the finish line. Oh, beautiful ending for him. But nevertheless, Liliana, you will be pushed down to the lower bracket to meet either Bai or Turulov again. Congratulations to Miya Nori with 2:30 seconds for the win of this Canyon launch.
9 second gap. 2 minutes and 30 seconds has been clocked by Miya Nori there over at US Midwest. Congratulations, someone already booked their ticket over at the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Miya Nori gonna go up against anyone that win, I think between Turu as well as Liliana. I don't see any news about the guy with the bye. I don't see any news, but we're gonna confirm the bracket first. But this check out. This is the first, the very early crash coming from Liliana that causes everything, causes the win from him and for her. But it is what it is. You're still in the low bracket, still have some chance for you to fight. There won't be any Buenos Aires for this time around at the upper final. So, Bunny, a rematch. I'm sensing a rematch.
I am sensing a rematch as well. There's a possibility. I hope that Turulov, who's already at the low bracket, have already established or figured out how to actually be better for the lower bracket, because he still has a chance. But on the other note, Liliana needs to figure out if, for example, she managed to actually get back again to the grand finals, to be mentally and as well as physically prepared to meet off with Miya Nori, because Miya Nori is our first grand finalist.
I'm not gonna put all my bet for Miya Nori. Okay, for the grand final. Because Turu, remember that he got a bit of connection issue. Okay, so please, maybe he can go outside a bit. Maybe got connection issue inside his house, but.
I told you, you gotta go ask your family members who is downloading movie right now. But anyway, we do want to actually emphasize again, we want to emphasize that this series is actually already moving into the Android bracket. We are already done with the semi-finals as well as the upper finals. Now we are moving into the lower bracket, where we will meet again with our Turulov Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, where legends are born. And again, I know that you said that you're not putting high hopes to Miya Nori, but we're talking about 3 times champion of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9, Miya Nori.
Seriously, this time around you have changed.
Things have changed.
During iOS, you were all out, supporting Malaysia team. But what happened, sis?
Because when I saw what happened on Android bracket last season, I said like, nah. Android bracket is a different kind of story. Players are way different when it comes to Android bracket. But here, this is our lower bracket finals where we have our first track at Auckland Streets and Hairpins. No issue. I see this is the one of the easiest, one of the bestest map to be actually conquer out. And if they don't take advantage of those tight corners and beautiful lands, because it doesn't have any I'm not to say like you're not gonna be able to crash anywhere here at the Auckland side, but it will be easy to actually fight off. So our first match of the night, Liliana, meaning of it, Turulev, you are right, my brother. We don't see bye, we say bye-bye to bye, and we're moving into the second lower bracket, the last lower bracket, where Liliana rematch again with Turulev right here. Hopefully Turulev find his true connection.
True connection it is, but with Liliana, we can see that two players a bit struggling from the start of this game. But Turulev here currently leading the pack here, going in for that tight corner here, going in for that boost again here with Liliana, with that drift, coming in with that shockwave, pushing in trades toward the one and only Turulev in front here, leading the pack, but the gap is not too far. It's not too comfortable for Turulev currently.
But the control, I love the control by both of these players so far. Every single corner, they have a really good cornering as well as drift. And even with the lane, they have do a wonderful job. But Liliana, a little bit struggle here, we can see, but finally pushed through. And because of that, Liliana will be able to take over. But no, back again at the bottom. But who? Oh no, Turulev back again to be crashed out by himself. I don't know, man. He hasn't found his true connection yet again.
Something is not right with his connection here, but here we can see that Liliana leading currently, position at the first place here, going for that corner. This lovely wall right here over the corner. You're getting all that boost and shockwave coming in here. Can he get it better low? Yes, he can. Lap number 2 coming in. We can see that. I don't see Turulev in his rear window here. We can see that Liliana again pushing in for that double barrel again. Oh, nice double barrel coming from with Liliana, buddy.
Yeah, beautiful. A little bit miss off for the nitro boost, but it's okay. Liliana has no worry whatsoever. Look at that corner, that beautiful corner. Wow, very good control coming in from our lady driver right here. Already trying to actually down every single stereotypical saying that driver cannot be coming in from our lady. Lady, girls cannot drive. Hey, let's see. Liliana is doing a wonderful job. But Turulev on the other note right now is struggling to catch up, doing his best, getting that gold nitro, but still haven't managed to actually close in. Not even one few kilometers coming up to actually chase out. But I think he can be trying to do so. He will be doing a little bit of spinning right here. Goes to the second floor of the map. But the circuit will not give even any more further, as we have few more meters left for the finishing line, waiting for our Liliana.
So yeah, 5% more. I think we can crown Liliana as the first winner for our low bracket for the first game. Congratulations to with Liliana Turulev. Bit far here, you can see that bit far coming from this crash. So 5-second gap coming from Turulev up against Liliana. Congratulations to with Liliana winning at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Congratulations again to Liliana, but this is just the first round. Okay, this is just the first round. Still, we have 2 more games, 2 more track for Turu to redeem himself. Again, I do think, is it skill issue or is it connection issue this time?
I don't know. It could be both, because I do see that there are certain times that like Turulev didn't manage to actually go in for the land as well as the ramp as well. Couldn't even manage to actually catch up, despite whatever the connection error is. The rest of the map itself, he was trying his best to actually boost in, but he couldn't do so. So he didn't even had any crash after that. That one crash was the only thing that actually slows him down. After that, there was no more crash. So again, I'm questioning whether or not it is the skill issue or the connection issue. But here and now, we're moving into the second track. And reminder, we are looking for the best of 3. If Liliana wins again for this round, she will be crowned as the grand finalist and back again meeting with our Miya Nori, the first grand finals. So far, we are moving to the San Francisco, the city by the bay.
City by the bay is going to witness Liliana versus Turulev, but Liliana with that 1-0 advantage against Turulev, as well as connection issue, connection advantage up against Turulev. Come on, Turulev, make Malaysia proud, make yourself a comeback. You need this 2 game. 2 game is what you need to see Miya Nori at the grand final. So you need to show some the true power, true strength of our Malaysian blood.
True, that is very true. And Miya Nori, on the other note, you guys should know that those who are already at the upper bracket, they have the extra advantage. 1 point already been given out automatically to them. So if you are the grand finals completely, you have the upper hand. But right here, second match already starting. We do see that both of their players are tied to tied. We got Liliana already leading, but no! Turu Love managed to crash, and both of them also crash it out. But let's see if Turu Love will be actually able to recover. I don't think so, because Liliana manages to actually lead this track far, far away from Turu Love.
That is what we call bad karma, ladies and gentlemen. Here, True Love trying to pushing up again, back towards Liliana here again, going in for that 360, using all his might, all his trick that inside his sleeve here, going in again with that shockwave. But is it far? Is it far enough between him and Liliana here? Oh, try again here, 360. Is that is a double 360 coming in from the one and only True Love here. There's a nice air time coming for True Love again. Pushing with that drift here. Shockwave coming again. Why is that Liliana driving so fast?
I mean, like, we are seeing the effort that is being done by Turu Love. He's getting all of the ramps. He's getting all of those lands. He's getting all of the barrels rolls. But yet, it's still not enough to catch up. But finally, we do see a little bit by little bit, Turu Love is catching up after Liliana. And Liliana, on the other note right here, is leisurely just spinning around to the ramp, getting the blue booster, and finally push into the second ramp as well. And Turu Love is just right behind the corners. And once we see Liliana goes in for the second ramp right here, he will be jumping up as well, but still not enough. Just a little bit more. Turu Love getting the second ramp. This is the third ramp, and I think Liliana actually missed out the third lap as well. So let's see. But we do see that Liliana still catching up and able to actually leave off those gaps with few more kilometers left. Liliana close in straight away our lower bracket as the winner and pushing her back again to the grand finals.
Liliana just booked herself the ticket to the grand final with that 1 minute and 58 seconds. Just a bit close with Turu Love just now, just about a second fall behind. But anyhow, congratulations to Liliana. It's gonna be a match between Vietnamese versus Japan over at the grand final.
Yes, and again, reminder, we are going to see that Miya Nori will get the upper hand. A replay back, both of them crashing. First, Turu Love crash out Liliana, but then a karma comes on, like you said, Turu Love crash himself instead. I'm like, what is happening right here? You were able to crash out your enemy, your opponent, but then you crash yourself as well. That's just so sad for Turu Love. Not a good night for True Love, but it's okay. Hopefully, True Love will find a good connection for the next season of our Asphalt 9 legend. Congratulations to Liliana. Beautiful time attack from Auckland, straight and hairpins with 2 minutes 26. On the San Francisco side, we got the City by the Bay with 1 minute 58 seconds.
There we go, guys. Congratulations. Seems like San Francisco Tunnel Jam is cancelled by the one only Liliana, because Shorty booked herself to the grand final, and it's a rematch between Liliana gonna go up against Miya Nori. So I don't want to say anything. Just focus on this game after this. Yeah,
But
because
why don't you want to say anything?
because the skill gap. But the skill gap it is, don't forget to download our DHL, our sponsor DHL, the game, which is, what is the name of the game again?
FEBot.
And you might want to sell 5,000 euro, take part of it, and don't forget to download this game. It's just a very straightforward game, Okay, very straightforward game. Download and might win yourself 5,000 again. And the other sponsor that we have on our head, this is...
I'm a little bit thirsty. Can I have a little bit of Monster Energy to unleash my biz? If you guys want some drinks to actually boost up your game's energy, you gotta go in for the Monster Energy, my friends. So thank you again to Monster Energy for sponsoring our Snapdragon Pro Series Elite. That is our Asphalt 9 legend game at the moment right now. And as we talked about our DHL just now, I reminded to you again, it's not 5 ringgit, Bada, it's 5,000 euro. Yeah, you said ringgit just now. 5,000
Sorry.
5,000 euro that you can win in that app. So what you gotta do is just go into the ESL.gg/DHL app, and you guys can play catch the packages. And you want to feel what it feels like to actually send your packages, you can watch the whole entire thing at the FEBot-Cup. Anyway, here on out we have our track list already in the screen, where for our Android brackets, I think you guys already seen it during the iOS. It's a similar one where the first track will be at Greenland Airport Escape. Second track, it will be at Rome Tiebreaker. And if we haven't found the map, or we haven't found the winner yet, because again it is best of 5, so anybody between Liliana versus Miya Nori, if Miya Nori wins 3 rounds straight, he will be actually going home, and we will cancel all our flights to Osaka or US Midwest, where for the third map will be Osaka Industrial Revolution, and for the tiebreaker will be US Midwest Transcontinental Race. This is gonna be tricky.
But please, Miya Nori, I want to go to Osaka. It's your homeland, man. Please bring us there. Please bring us there.
So are you telling me that you want him to give chance to Liliana, is it? You want Liliana to at least get some win here at the grand
Obviously,
finals?
it's the grand
I mean, this is
final.
going to be a good story though, because a debuted lady able to go to the grand finals and giving our grand champions run for the money. And right here, we already starting our first match, and here is our beautiful lava tunnel that people do not like, but so far both of them managed to actually secure the lands, didn't crash themselves. But those who are the one who actually leading it is gotta be the Miya Nori, our Japanese guy.
But for this first quarter, you can see that with Liliana a bit improved a bit about her gameplay. You can see that it's quite close to Miya Nori, giving some pressure to Miya Nori from behind. They're coming with that shockwave over on the air, getting another boost here with that nitro boost again on the air, trying to catch up, but skill gap is what I can say about Miya Nori. Big far. The recovery phase is very fast, coming in from Miya Nori.
Look at Miya Nori. He is smooth sailing. He's just driving around like he owns this track. He owns every track here at the Snapdragon Alpha 9 Legend. He's a professional. On the side of Liliana, we do see that some of the safe side coming in from Liliana, trying to make sure that doesn't crash out, but that doesn't do good as Miya Nori is already like quite above behind, right across it. But okay, managed to actually, maybe there's a possibility Liliana saw what happened during our iOS bracket, so didn't want to actually but just a little bit too close with that crash. Thank God Liliana managed to control herself and maintain that composure to land on the right spot. And Bada, it seems that
For this round, Liliana a bit. I see that a lot of improvement coming from Liliana compared to the first and the second round for the before this. But this time around, we can see that the improvement coming a lot from her. But going to go up against Miya Nori, that is not something easy to be pulled off. But a lot of perfect, no crash so far. Seems
beautiful cornerings. You rarely see this beautiful corners as well as drift coming in, and Liliana is doing it very well. Beautiful driving, but unfortunately still not enough. Gonna get the ramp, not gonna boost enough. Second ramp coming in and go for the barrel rolls, and managed to actually go for the boost as well. But Miya Nori, just few more meters left behind, and he will be finishing off beautiful. He even do a little bit of wall rising. Win for me for the first match, and this is making him getting 2 points already ahead of Liliana.
Miya Nori got problem connection. And managed to win at 2 minute and 32 second, 5 minute gap. 5 second gap with Liliana. Congratulations to Miya Nori for winning the first round over at the first round just now. Gonna go up against Liliana. So second round is if he won up against Liliana over the second track, he will be crowned as the winner for the Android bracket. So again, let's check out just how smooth both of the player, pulling all this leap, because this lava part that every player hits, a lot of crash throughout this game, both of the Android as well as the iOS bracket. But these two players managed to play very nicely.
Yes, airport escape is done. Miya Nori dominated straight away that track, so we're moving into the second trap at Rome. Tiebreaker is coming up next, and we do see previously a lot of players also did land a very bad spot right here when it comes to the jump of the ledge itself. But hopefully that will not be happening by either of our player, which is Miya Nori as well as Liliana. Your baby Liliana having a little bit struggle, but this is what we get. We already predicted it because talking about Miya Nori, I'm not trying to actually boost him too much or just giving a lot of flares on him, but he is the grand champions over and over again, and him coming back to claim that title for himself, it's like him just just coming back home. Like, you're coming back home. Yeah, can I get this back for me? Like, can you not take it from me? This is my title, man. Seriously. All right, Rome Tiber stream. We got Miya Nori versus Liliana. Are you still hoping for Liliana to do a little bit of miracle?
No, I'm just going to see a 3-0 coming for Miya Nori and getting his third win. Okay, his third win. But Liliana, do not let yourself down. Do not. So this is a 1v1.
Maybe who knows? Maybe Miya Nori hears what you said and say like, okay, Bada, I'm gonna let loose for this second match. Maybe Liliana, I give you one win, only one win.
Just because you want to take me to Osaka.
Yeah, just because he wants to take you to Osaka. Who knows? Who knows? But during even the first game of our grand finals itself, I do see that Liliana. Come on, 5 seconds gap, not that bad, Bada.
Seriously, not that bad. Go up against Miya Nori. This is the one and only Miya Nori, the dragon from the realm of the rising sun. Not easy to pull off. Just see how smooth the gameplay from Liliana just now. Maybe he missed a bit few turns, maybe. Just because 5 seconds, going to go up against Miya Nori, that is something to be proud of.
Yep. And I think pretty much that second, the first match of the night for the grand finals is only because Liliana was just a little bit playing safe. But here we are going in for the second track right here. This is gonna be very intense to see if Miya Nori will actually win it all for him. But too close right there for Liliana, getting all of that spin for herself, and she is actually leading up. All right, I think that Liliana hears us and she say like, no, I'm not gonna give that win straight away to Miya Nori. I want to at least take us to the Osaka side. But here, not so far behind. We do see Miya Nori catching up, getting the ramp for both of them, and there will be the cornering, and Liliana just not allowing Miya Nori to even take over. But there's an attempt right there, going in for the ramp right there, and Miya Nori finally able to overtake.
Finally, Miya Nori is in front. Just look at how he managed his nitrous. He do like a little bit of burst here and there, not using all of the burst, because need to save up for the next few inches. But you can see that Liliana try again, struggling to get herself back on the first position here. That was just one tiny bit corner where Miya Nori getting that turn. I think that he took it from the outside, not from the inside lane.
True, very true. Just like the space is just so small. Oh no, Liliana! Our baby driver crashed out from that ramp, and now it's gonna give even more gap for Miya Nori to actually lead this lap at the moment.
That sad emoji just pop out, just sad emoji just pop out on that screen. That is so sad. Just see, just a bit of tiny mistake. When you are up against Miya Nori, that tiny mistake will cost you a lot.
Oh no, but anyway, this is already at the end of the road. We are at the grand finals. Miya Nori already got 2 wins in his hand, and with few more meters left for our Miya Nori to actually end at that finish line. I'm sorry to Liliana, but thank you for actually coming into our Snapdragon Pro Series. Asphalt 9 legend, you debuted beautifully to the grand finals, and I hope to see you again for the next season. But here on out, congratulations to our grand champion Miya Nori. First, the second match straight away, give him 2 points ahead of our Liliana, making him the grand champions of Android bracket.
Congratulations with that strike 3. 3 times the champs coming in from Miya Nori has been crowned as the champion for our Open Finals Android bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. From the land of the rising sun, the one and only, the dragon, Miya Nori, crowned as champion for the Android bracket Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Asphalt 9 Season 3. 3, ladies and gentlemen.
What a beautiful ending for the Android record. I gotta say, this is actually much more shorter, and we're going back to the replay of our grand finals itself. Started out with our Liliana, hopeful enough to actually lead the limousine, but ended up actually land unproperly at that ramp and making it a good move for Miya Nori to just leave even more gaps. We're not gonna see Osaka, unfortunately, as well as US Midwest. But then again,
I was sad, because first quarter, I can see that Liliana leading the pack, but either way,
same time attack some more. Look at that. What is that? Is that true? 2-3-2-2? Seriously? Both of the game itself? Yeah, it is. Oh my lord, Miya Nori is like...
No, the second one is 205. I think it's
is it?
205.
205. Okay, I was like thinking, seriously? They have the same time attack? Alright, so it's much more even faster compared to the Greenland R part. So it's a recap again of what happens throughout the Android bracket. As you can see, Miya Nori had the green light to straight away to our upper finals, whereas we had our second semi-finals, which is Turulov versus Liliana. Turulov managed to be at the bottom and met up again with Liliana at the lower bracket, but Liliana didn't want to give up, said to us saying that I want to try again and fight with Miya Nori, and she did. She got the second rematch at that grand finals, but in the end Miya Nori said, nope, Liliana, you did a good job to debut here, but this is my title, this is my grand champion.
A debut, and you got yourself into the grand final. That is what you can be bragging throughout the week. Take your time to brag. Okay, when you're back in your hometown, just brag everyone. I went to the grand finals, man.
Yeah,
I went to the grand finals. So anyhow, congratulations to the both of the winner we have from iOS.
yes, our we want to say congratulations to both of iOS as well as Android, which is iOS is Hillcho, as well as from Android it's gotta be our Miya Nori. But another one that we want to say thank you as well is our main sponsor. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here. If you want to win, you gotta win with our Snapdragon Elite Gaming, the one processor that makes
Winning matters.
winning matters and
winning
make
matters. Put in, make sure your phone have the great chipset. So
it is also a great way to actually be paired up with another brand handphone, which is Samsung Galaxy. You got Snapdragon, amazing processor to come up with the best Samsung Galaxy phone. It has gotta be the S23 series, especially the Ultra. You gotta go in for the Ultra, man, and you can share the most epic, most amazing game with this phone. So for those who are the winner for our iOS and Android, probably they are thinking like, hey, $1,200 in my hand, might as well just get that Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra
with the next generation Snapdragon chipset.
Ooh, I like that. Alright, congratulations again to all of our players. Thank you as well to all of our main sponsors. And thank you as well to our production wise. You guys did a wonderful job. Hope to see you guys again on the next season of our Snapdragon Pro Series. This is our season 3. Would you do the honor to say bye-bye to everyone, Bada?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Asphalt 9 season number 3, and we will see you again at season 4, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget to register. And this is a wrap. This is the wrap for tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I will see you guys again. Thank you, production. Thank you, my lovely partner Bunny, and you all here. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time. My name is Bada and
Fasha Bunny. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.
take care.
The Snapdragon Pro Series powered by Samsung Galaxy is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, Monster Energy, and DHL.